You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken Tech for your ears.
Welcome, everyone. We're here to unpack some really surprising developments happening right now across tech, science, culture, a bit of everything, really.
That's quite the mix.
Yeah, and we've sifted through a lot to pull out the insights that, actually matter. So let's get into it.
That sounds good. What's really striking is just how fast everything's moving and how these different breakthroughs, they sort of feed into each other.
Exactly. That connection is key.
Yeah.
So for our discussion today, we're looking at first AI, some incredible leaps forward, but also the very human side of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll pivot to some science that sounds almost like, well, science fiction. Seriously.
Okay. Intriguing.
And finally, how our digital world is changing from the tools developers use to, believe it or not, how we're watching YouTube. So let's jump right into AI, OpenAI.
Yeah.
Wow, they've got this experimental reasoning model,
Oh, yeah, the maths one.
the math one. It hit gold medal level on the International Math Olympiad. Think about that, solving 5 out of 6 problems on the 2025 test.
Which is incredibly difficult. Requires real creativity, not just calculation.
Exactly, sustained creative thinking. Now, GPT-5 is coming for everyone soonish, but this specific math power, that's still maybe months away from being widely out there.
It's a serious benchmark, though, and it connects to this completely unprecedented frenzy for AI talent.
Oh, the talent war. Right.
Yeah, we're hearing about pay packages like over $300 million for researchers.
Nuts. And even that might not be enough.
Sometimes no. It shows this huge shift, right? The value is moving from maybe company ownership to just raw individual expertise. It kind of messes with the old startup model.
It really does.
Yeah.
That whole social contract between founders and early employees feels like it's being rewritten. And, on the flip side, it's not just about hiring. AI might be playing this quieter role in some recent layoffs, too.
The reorganization excuse.
Exactly. Or optimization. If AI can do more, companies, well, they might not be totally upfront about how that changes their staffing needs. It's a subtle shift happening underneath. Okay, so from AI thinking, let's switch gears to something just as mind-bending, but in fundamental science. Marathon fusion.
Right. The gold transmutation claim.
Modern alchemy. They're saying they can make 5,000 kilos of gold per year, per gigawatt of energy.
Using fusion neutrons on Mercury, specifically Mercury-198, to get Mercury-197.
Which then decays into gold. It's a specific nuclear process they're proposing.
I mean, the implication, if gold suddenly wasn't scarce, what does that even do to, well, everything? Finance, wealth.
Geopolitics, yeah.
Yeah.
And forget just gold for a second. If this kind of fusion process works and is cheap, that's a whole new energy paradigm, potentially.
A massive one.
Okay, sticking with transformative stuff. How about health? There's news about detecting tumor DNA in blood.
Oh, the early detection breakthrough.
Yes, more than 3 years before a clinical cancer diagnosis. Imagine knowing that far in advance.
It's incredible. That changes the game for screening, for outcomes.
Absolutely. It forces us to rethink preventative medicine entirely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And maybe even healthcare costs down the line.
Definitely. It's a shift from reacting to cancer to proactively managing risk much, much earlier,
Yeah.
catching it when it's most treatable.
So yeah, the future's coming fast, whether it's alchemy or health tech. Now let's look at our digital lives, software developers.
Mhm.
They're really leaning into using large language models, LLMs, more explicitly now, and figuring out better ways to integrate them, like improving command line interfaces, the CLIs.
Yeah, it's becoming clear that avoiding LLMs isn't really an option if you want to stay competitive. It's about working with them.
Right, you adapt or you get left behind, essentially.
And speaking of adapting, it's not just how software is made, but how we consume stuff. YouTube, for example.
Ah, yes. This was surprising.
It really was. YouTube is now the most watched video source on actual TVs in the US, more than phones.
Which is wild, right? So people are watching on the big screen in the living room.
Exactly, and that's pushing creators to make different content. Longer stuff, higher production quality, things that work better for that shared living room experience.
It's like a new kind of prime time, but for online video.
Precisely.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground. AI's big steps, the talent wars reshaping Silicon Valley, this potential scientific alchemy, incredible health advances.
And how our digital tools and even our viewing habits are evolving right under our noses.
Quite a tour.
And I think the key takeaway is that understanding these shifts isn't just, interesting trivia. It's becoming essential just to navigate what's coming.
Yeah, knowledge you can actually use to make sense of the world.
Exactly. It's most valuable when you really process it and apply it.
So maybe a final thought to leave you with. If things we've always considered fundamentally precious or valuable, like gold, or even certain kinds of expertise are potentially about to be redefined by technology, what does that actually mean for you? How does that change your world? Something to think about.
Spoken Tech, for your ears.